Are Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin using different plays out of the same playbook? I'm Ellen Densmore with CCU TV. Welcome to Something Political. The question arose after then-candidate Trump mentioned his favorable dealings with Russia.
I would get along with Putin. I've dealt with Russia.
You think you'd get along with Putin?
I think I'd get along with him fine. I think he'd be absolutely fine.
Accusations are flying and heads are spinning, but the conspiracy theories can be boiled down to 3 scandals, all related but at least somewhat distinct. Let's unpack them. Scandal 1. Did Trump collude with Russia to manipulate the election? Because of Trump's pro-Russian foreign policy during the campaign and Russia's long history of interfering in Western politics, Russia immediately got the blame when the DNC was hacked in June. The consensus in the U.S. intelligence community is that Putin did order the hack with the goal of helping Trump win. Putin saw Clinton as a threat, and Trump, with his deal-making disposition and populist policy positions, was a potential ally.
As far as hacking, I think it was Russia, but I think we also get hacked by other countries and other people.
The question remains, was Trump in on the scheme? Listen to these clips from Trump's last press conference before the election in July of 2016, where he answered accusations about the hack.
The Democratic National Committee was totally open to be hacked. They did a very poor job. They could have had hacking defense, which we had. Russia, if you're listening, I hope you're able to find the 30,000 emails that are missing.
In the context of his other comments about Russia and Putin, Trump's challenge to find Hillary's emails sounds to me like a joke, but not everyone thought so. Whether Trump actually knew about or favored Russia's manipulation of the election, it's pretty obvious that Trump is overtly and maybe weirdly pro-Russian. Scandal 2. Did Trump lie about Michael Flynn's conversations with the Russian ambassador? Around Christmas time, Michael Flynn, Trump's pick for National Security Advisor, made a series of phone calls to the Russian ambassador. That the calls occurred is not unusual. Flynn had spoken positively about the prospect of partnering with Russia to battle Islamic terrorism, but the fact that they occurred the same day that then President Obama announced a series of new sanctions on Russia as punishment for interfering in the election is cause for suspicion. Flynn was fired or resigned under pressure for deception about what was discussed in those calls. It has since been confirmed that Flynn strongly implied that the Trump administration would roll back the sanctions. It's possible that Flynn was acting in concert with Mike Pence or with Trump himself. It's also possible that he acted alone. The Trump administration found out about his phone call before the information went public and then covered it up to save face. The most likely explanation, though, is that Trump at least tacitly approved of Flynn's reaching out to Russia on sanctions. Indeed, Trump's own comments seem to corroborate this opinion. Listen to this.
I think it's very, very unfair what's happened to General Flynn, the way he was treated, and the documents and papers that were illegally, I stress that, illegally leaked. Very, very unfair.
FBI counterintelligence is still investigating Flynn and Russia's influence over him. Scandal 3. Does Putin have blackmail on Trump? Trump has had business dealings in Russia for a long time, going back to efforts to open a Trump hotel in Moscow during the Soviet era. In 2013, Trump hosted the Miss Universe pageant in Russia and tweeted this in anticipation. I know, weird. Trump has had extensive business dealings with Russia, and many of the members of his new administration also have financial ties to Russian companies. But he insists that he doesn't have any loans or other potentially problematic interests in Russia. Christopher Steele, a British intelligence officer, was hired by Trump's rivals during the election to compile a 35-page dossier, including numerous menacing but unsubstantiated claims. What we do know is that Trump's weird fondness for Russia has provided ample material for years of investigation. All roads lead to Rome, or in this case, Russia. Whether these allegations are true, Trump believes a favorable relationship with Russia would be beneficial for the American people and the world.
If Putin likes Donald Trump, I consider that an asset, not a liability, because we have a horrible relationship with Russia. Russia can help us fight ISIS, which, by the way, is number one tricky. I mean, if you look, this administration created ISIS by leaving at the wrong time. The void was created, ISIS was formed. If Putin likes Donald Trump, guess what, folks? That's called an asset, not a liability.
So, maybe the mainstream media is chasing the wrong question. Maybe Trump is right to make friends in high places. Time will tell. But that's all I've got for now. I'm Ellen Densmore with CCU TV. Stay patriotic, my friends.